down, Togo. Very good.
Togo taught me good.
Had enough?
Yeah, I'm wet. That's one apiece. How about a tiebreaker?
My pleasure.
Your name?
Sven, don't tell me you've been practicing judo, too.
Johnny, the marshal come with this. We got to give up mine because I am Swede. This here's a federal court order from Judge McAfee. Says no foreigners can own a mine.
Well, the federal court has no right to make any rulings here. Only Congress can make laws for a territory.
Well, the marshal says he's going to carry out this here order. I tell him about Congress, too, but he just laughs.
I'm not a foreigner. Everybody knows we're partners.
Johnny, I tell him my partner is an American citizen. He says the claim is only registered in my name.
That's ridiculous. They can't take our mine.
They have. All over the territory. There was Swedes, Norwegians, Chinese. We all got to go. We say no, they hit us in the head.
You mean the marshal did that?
That was the marshal. On orders of your brother.
You can't push those miners off their claims.
Statistics in the morning paper will prove you wrong. We vacated 11 claims as of 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Why walk into a buzzsaw? You can't make this thing stick.
Are you impugning the integrity of the federal court?
I'm calling this particular federal judge a weak crook who has no right to do what you're making him do.
Johnny, your flair for the melodramatic was very effective back in Boston. But here, it's completely out of place. Dinner at the usual place?
You know, by taking Sven's claim, you take mine, too.
I deeply regret that. But you realize that where a principle is involved, nepotism cannot be tolerated. However, you be patient and I'll see that you get your mind back. Now, Johnny, about dinner. Now, you probably wouldn't believe it, but Warren Howe has just received a shipment of fresh lobster all the way from Maine. I gave him one of the old...
This whole
recipes.
scheme is your idea, isn't it, Jed? There isn't an ounce of brains in the judge and even less guts in the marshal.
Wait a minute, you're talking about my partners.
You pull out and they'll fall through.
I wish I could accommodate you.
What do you have against these people?
Nothing. They merely have property that we should have had in the first place.
And they worked hard for it. They fought freezing temperatures, hunger, wild animals. They've got wives and children.
Well, what about the rest of us? We've gone through a lot up in this miserable country. Anyway, please, spare me the sermon.
Talk to me about sermons. Well, it seems to me a day never went by when I was a kid that you weren't lecturing me on decency and integrity and morality.
And I'm happy to see that my lectures bore fruit. Nobody can deny that you're a decent, well-liked, and completely respectable human being.
All right. All right, you made me that way. How can you be like this?
Well, what I want for you is different than what I want for me.
Just exactly what do you want for you, Jed?
Only what rightfully belongs to me.
Look, leave these people be. I'll give you whatever comes out of my share of the claim.
And make me a pensioner at my kid brother's feet? No thanks, Johnny. Not when all the gold within 50 miles is ours for the taking.
Jed, you're not a thief.
Very perceptive. Everything is quite legal.
Oh, no, Jed, everything's quite crooked. And I'm going to fight you.
Johnny, don't get in the way.